Hello Marcus, BizzTeams greets you at SES London. How do you find the show? What do you expect from the day? Do you expect meetings, networking, consultations?
Yeah, everything. You know, the SES London is a great place where people can meet each other. You have a lot of interesting people that make the sessions here, so all the panelists. And you have a lot of agency here based in London, so it's really concentrated here. So it's more new stuff and the networking stuff. So that's why the SES in London is perfect for us to be here.
And speaking about your company participation in this expo, what's your main goal? Is it new clients, brand promotion, or do you target everything?
Yeah, good question. Yeah, for me, the goal is to target everything. You know, new clients is important for my business. You know, we have the software and we need new clients, and that's why we have this booth here where we can exhibit everything. Then we have also some speaking panels, so everybody sees, okay, we have trusted information, we are a trusted vendor, and that's why networking and new clients and also the reputation is really important.
What advantages does Searchmetrics possess over Google Analytics? What are your strong winning points?
It's a good question because we don't do anything that Google Analytics is doing. That means Google Analytics is measuring everything that is happening on your site. That means you can say it's web analytics, and what we do is search analytics. So everything that happens outside your site. So someone is using Google to find good results for loans, for example, or student loans, and you're a site that is that wants to rank on that term. Then we measure which site is ranking for terms. That's why we have a keyword database where you can proactive look who's ranking, who is my competitor at all, who is much better, and where's my current state. And that's why we are good software in a combination with Google Analytics. So Google Analytics shows you what you have on your site, and what you don't have, you can see it in our software. For example, if you rank on the second Google page, you see, okay, you don't have the traffic, but you can have traffic if you optimize your keywords or your landing pages, and we show you that. The issues and all the opportunities.
Could you explain the peculiarities of social analytics service? By whom is it most frequently used?
Yeah, at the moment it's more used from PR or marketing guys. You know, SEOs are a specific type of guys, you know, really technical guys, really going into details like backlink analysis, on-page analysis. And social is a real hype today. You know, a lot of companies using social networks as a reputation management, as an instrument to drive revenues and traffic from social networks to pages. And we are in between, so we have a tool created where we measure the engagement of users based on the URL, on a specific URL. So if you have a page like sony.co.uk, we crawl the page and we look what is the engagement on a URL basis. So how many users liked or shared the homepage, or liked or shared a specific product, like new products. And if you have a TV commercial, for example, we can measure how many people liked that commercial if you have a URL for that. And this is what we are doing. That's why we call it social analytics, because we have search analytics and social media monitoring, and we don't say we make social media monitoring, we make something in between. And that's why the target group is SEOs and also the PR guys and the marketing guys.
What time period is required for high site ranking in the search engines owing to your services?
It depends on the competition. You know, if you say, so we are a software vendor, we deliver the weapons for the war. You know, so we are not in the war. We just deliver the weapons, and it depends on the competition. How long does it take to win the game or win the war, or to get good rankings? And yeah, so it could take weeks or days or even months or years if you are really in a strong market.
Are your SEO strategies unique for global local search engines, or are there any peculiarities?
You know that Google has a monopoly worldwide in a lot of countries. There are only some countries like Russia or China or maybe Czech Republic or South Korea where Google doesn't have the monopoly. But if you take all the Google countries, there's a high correlation between the ranking signals or ranking factors. If you take Google USA, you have nearly the same signals for Google Co-UK because it's the same algorithm. That's why you can't say there are a lot of local search engines. You maybe have a local search algorithm. For example, Google Places. If you look for a tailor in London, then you have different results if you look for a tailor in Manchester or somewhere else. That's true. For that you need a different strategy, but if you take Google as a search engine, then you can use the same strategies in all the different countries where Google has the monopoly.
What well-known companies are in your clients list? What partnership plans do you have for 2012?
Yeah, plans. We have great plans, you know, double the revenues, double the clients and so on. But we have really cool clients, good clients. They leverage our business, our knowledge, and we have clients like Sony, like Expedia, like Siemens, like Lufthansa, a lot of big clients. And this is what we're doing. We help them to understand the business, local business, SEO business, and global business. That's why we have a lot of clients that make business, for example, in one or in more than one country.
What innovations are waiting for your clients in the near future?
Yeah, I can't tell you everything because it's a secret. You know, you have to wait some months well, not some months, some weeks for the next feature. Right now, we are working on a new backlink database. We are working on the quantity of the data and the quality of the data, and what we try to make is to give you at a glance or with one search all the data you need. You don't have to wait minutes or hours for a good impression. You just need seconds, and we're also working on SEO and social features, and that's why we keep you updated, and just go on searchmetrics.com.
You possess the world's largest keyword database. How much time did you spend creating it, and how will it be changed or improved, if at all?
Yeah, we started creating the database 7 years ago, but that's not the reason that we have the biggest keyword database for SEO and social. But the technology is really important to find new keywords. You know, if you have a database and you take the same database on and on, then all the keywords that you're using get outdated. You know, keywords like product names. You know that the big vendors change the product names. Nobody's using or searching for iPhone 2 or 3G anymore. They're looking for 4, 4S or 5. That's why the biggest challenge that we had is to create an architecture to find new keywords, and that is what we did. And that's why we have more than 100 million keywords where we have rankings updated on a weekly and monthly basis.
If you ever decide to sell your database, what price would you put on it? What would be your price?
Yeah, there's no price. So we created the database not to sell the whole database, but you can use our API or our products that we have to export all the data that you need. If you are a big company like Expedia, for example, you have 100,000 of different keywords using in PPC or SEM campaigns, SEO campaigns, then you can export all the keywords at one moment. There's no limitation. You pay what your demand is, and that's why you can buy the database if you have enough money and credits. But that's not the reason we built the database.
Thank you for your thoughts today. What will you take away from this event? And do your company reps participate in the conference sessions themselves?
Yeah, I have a session tomorrow. The name is Social Media Solutions on a Budget. So social media is not only a big hype, it's important also for SEO. You know that there's a high correlation between rankings and social signals, so that higher rankings also get a lot of shares and likes and vice versa. That's why we also focus on social. And we have theater presentations here, and also I attend the Meet the Experts table today and tomorrow. So.
Thank you very much for talking to us.
Thank you, Gary.
We wish you a great expo and successful deals, and please watch the interview at BizzTeams.com.
Thanks.